This is a trick jump, which is a series of movement to normally cross a huge gap. And what if I told you this jump is the easiest one? Trick jumpers have made lists from 0.5 to 10 out of 10, which has over 300 separate jumps, and the one I showed you is a 0.5. But what is the hardest jump in Super Mario Odyssey? Well, the first difficult jump was Snowdram, and this is probably the most popular jump as well. Though this isn't even close because it's only a 4 out of 10. Now this is Sky Hedge, which is a 10 out of 10, and it's incredibly hard. You may be thinking, since this is a 10 out of 10, it's probably the hardest jump in the game, right? Well, you're wrong. This is another 10 out of 10 in Metro Kingdom called Airborne Assault, and you may be thinking once again, is this the hardest? Nope, it's not even close. One thing I didn't mention is that there are elite tiers, starting with low elite being the easiest one, which is still higher than a 10 out of 10, going up to hell tier, which is insanely hard. This is Great Wall of Lunch, and this jump is insane. It's a low elite, but it's still incredibly hard. This may look easy, but trust me, it's not. Now getting onto the hell tiers, which are the hardest in the game. This is Tower Top Turnaround, which is one of the hardest jumps in the game. And oh my god, this takes people 20, maybe even 30 hours. Personally, I wouldn't spend this much time on a trick jump, but it's a huge achievement. Now this is One Player Abyss, which is the hardest vault in the game. Not the hardest jump, but just the hardest vault. This is one of the biggest gaps in the game that people can cross, and I do not know how it's even possible. He barely made that. Now the hardest jump in the game is called Toad Attack. Only a few people have ever completed this. Before you see the jump, you have no clue where he's going. This jump does not even look possible, and it barely is. And if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing because this took a while.